get this win tonight.
Screen from Nneka. Gets it stripped. Short corner with it.
Ankle's just fine.
Curl cut by Kelsey.
Been dealing with an ankle injury. Missed all of training.
400 made threes and 500. It's to Vivian. She's hit a couple of long. Here's Caitlin Clark's first offering of the game. Agumake attacks the young Boston.
Caitlin Clark, they're going to double all screens. Bucket.
Inside, Ezzy gets a good
93 per game.
Mitch. Perimeter players, one at the next dead ball. I want to review whether that Skylar Diggins-Smith. She'll circle back around. It off to Smith again.
This transition right at the D.
Boston, 57% for Diggins-Smith. Tries to get some points in the paint.
There has not been a lot of practice.
It up, guarded by Horston. Oops, a pass. Luckily comes up and she'll force a shot up there. Horston, great look. Defense by Nneka. Agumake. Underdeserved. Driving in, flipping. Fagbenle. Interfering shot block. Got it back. Put it up. Ball. Curl cut by Wheeler. Driving in. And goes by Wallace and scores.
A smaller defender.
6-0 run. Here's Clark with the runner. That one's. So that. Lloyd has been on the money. On Mercedes Russell. Holds her ground nice.
Down low. She's near impossible to stop.
Wheeler spin move. Can't stop.
Guards on Jewel Lloyd.
Samuelson three ball. That's off the
jump.
Yeah. Absolutely. Here's Whitcomb with it. Driving baseline. Corner to Jewel. Tee it up. Boom!
Lloyd gets in this space one right now.
Fagbenle flips it.
Anna so far to start this season.
Comes. Kicks it off to Samuelson. Fagbenle against Horston. Potential in game and shot. Instead, she passes. Agumake back in the game for Diggins-Smith. Flings it up from fifth. Nneka standing her ground. Smith, third of the game. Lexi Hull right with her. But as Horston drives in, goes right by Hull.
One of the better low post threats in the game. Lloyd, a very quick break.
High post looking for Smith. As he not big time foul trouble, but just D by Diggins defending the three. But goalkeepers did not give Jordan Horston.
But
Storm with the advantage. Jewel tries to goes left to right, flings it up. Have him kick to the corner. Lexi Hull has to answer. Can't do it. Jewel's right there. Her off. Had to go back to the right side. Thus far in this game, Diggins-Smith firing with the right hand up and in.
The ball wonderfully so far in this.
Here's Agumake. And Jewel has to throw it up. Clark with it. Diggins-Smith's been on.
Well, taking turns in the first.
Nneka rolls. Jewel forces. Working on Horston. Up and under.
Whistle blows for a three-point play. Baseball or the basketball card doesn't lie.
Up as well. Here's Agumake. She hasn't been
shooting for the season.
In fact, in the first quarter, Jewel has 6. Comes Diggins. Does she bounce pass? Yes. A 1-point lead early stages.
And she's just really apt.
Gets a screen from Lloyd. It's a good look. One of the few good looks.
1 of 8 from deep. Definitely could have been called, but not enough contact.
A lot of traffic. Nneka in double figures. She's averaging.
Could have gone out and grabbed it, but Nneka took an injury that wasn't able to play the last 2 games.
Jewel can eclipse that, and that could really the only answer, didn't he? And Wallace, the 3 ball. Sammy's going to with 2 on the shot clock because they're excellent defense around the basket.
There's Caitlin Clark.
Loses handle of the basketball, forces it now on 9 of 15. Here's Ezzy McMagor, second. It's just a 4-point game, could be 2 here, but Diggins-Smith all the way to the window with the for Diggins-Smith, who was 0 for 5 in the. Boston goes in with the left, and there's half 4. She was only credited with 2.
Opening, and the Seattle defense has closed.
Iron blocks already. It was get to Ezzy McMagor in the corner.
In the rafters, like, oh man.
To help. 3 ball on the way. No
10 points per game and not as many rebounds.
Mitchell against Horston gets by. 0 for 9 from 3-point range.
Her team is explosive.
10 boards on the game. She's got 6 in her career, so she's
busting out of a little mini shooting slump. And
to the corner, chucked up, going up on Agumake.
No.
Agumake, pull up. Oh, Melissa Smith on the drive. Now gets right at fouls on Horston. She has to sit to get it. Squirts it between Ezzy's legs. Agumake.
And that ball squirted loose, but the foul called.
Jay, she can't get this one. Wallace triggers the 3. That one's
7 of 10.
4th in. Good pass inside. Nneka had a chance a moment ago. That one did.
Now for Seattle.
Clark.
Entire game. So Seattle wants to.
Just a tremendous, excellent game. Fagbenle with the
key for Demi to work with.
Whitcomb, quick catch and shoot. 1 possession deficit. Wheeler in the paint. She's been quiet offensively thus far, really. With 19, Diggins Smith jump switches onto Wheeler. Flips it, double comes. Good. Inside hole, and a re-racks. Caitlin Clark. Clark at the free throw line, and the fans about her a first-round draft pick because she should have been. And waiting longer than we have. UConn, she is used to all of this. Samuelson, and there is Umake right to the window, and it's almost. We got a tie ball game. Clark up to Sammy Whitcomb, creates, can't get it. No question about it. She'll attack with the left hand, go right at Clark, and she's sensed right now. And there's the 6-point lead for Indiana. Driving in, left hand, can't get.
Yeah, or Noel Quinn. You can see the
5.3 left. As not choose to put one up that had 19,000 and
exactly.
Clark bounce pass in.
Get the timeout back. They get the.
Ezzy's there high, and she finds it right to the window. No. Lloyd bounce pass. Ezzy also.
So hard defensively, getting some love on the.
Gets deep post position in the.
So points in the paint, or to score because the double team
on here in a basketball arena. On the run, Jewel takes punishment.
Get drilled and sacrificing.
Here's the pump fake, Jay, and then another Bentley inside against. 1 point. She'll pull up from 15. Good.
Game got to 2 feet and went up quick.
14. Mitchell, long range. Jewel forces her way. That's money's worth in this one. This is a heavy one. Bounce pass, Sammy Whitcomb. Good cut. He's Russell. Back to Agumake. Versus Mystic game, which tips off.
The tears and trying to collect yourself right now. Is right now. As all the play go.
In there, but back comes Aaliyah. Got to get it up. Fades. Can't get it to.
Aaliyah Boston must not be hurt. She just is.
Lloyd turning the corner, and Mitchell tries to answer with a long range. In. She'll float it up. Here's Wallace with it, and a reaching foul.
Final few minutes in this one back and forth.
Lobbing it inside now. Extend their 1-point lead. It's Whitcomb flings it up, and they're in double digits. Boston feeds it. Driving in defense. Lincoln.
Go has been frantic.
The energy. Lloyd has it. Looked like that would change that.
Not on those two.
NBA record that she set.
She gets in the lane and converts. And
career 30-point game. Ball on the way. Bentley, members of the Indiana Fever. Rebound. Here's Whitcomb with one on the with the right hand. Tries to finish with the Mitchell's first off the rim. Second place. She'll step back, take it. Can't get it. Clark forces one up.
Foul line. That right there is not a, kind of.
The score in front of 8. Quiet night for her, but she's such an elite.
Legs too. 31 minutes. It's been really
much locking this puppy up. Gives it off to Horston, who makes the
team.
Good move by Clark, and she Horston. Bullet pass inside. Great fit. That shot's blocked, and we got a tie.
The contact. If it
hear anybody say anything.
So
a 3 here would end. Encouragement. Lloyd to the rim. Fire help comes. Tough shot.
Well, if this is successful or not, Quinn does not have any challenge. That was clutch as well, though, on the 3-point shot.
Caitlin Clark, and she is. And the free on 6 of 6. A lot of noise. And Clark, 0.3 left. Having a tough time getting it in. If they have a tough time getting the ball in. Left. And Boston has it. And potentially for the game. The tip. The first one is up. And no good. Second one's good. It's a 5 count there. They get it in. Wallace, the 3 ball. And Jordan Horston with her career high in blocks already. It was who's been nails for the Storm. Kick it to Ezzy McMagor in the corner.
To stifle some frustration, she looked up in the rafters like, oh, man.
Trying to get by Diggins Smith. Jewel comes to help. 3 ball on the way. No
15 points per game this season, just a tick under 10 points per game, and not as many rebounds.